Do you care if we ask you some questions?
I'm with all this group of people, and we're trying to find something extreme. Hey, we got it. It's in Louisiana this year.
We don't have an address, though.
This is where they said to go.
Is that the girl from The Haunt?
She didn't really say anything.
Something happened to your car?
The Houses October Built is a 2014 found footage film and the directorial debut of Bobby Rowe. The film's plot follows 5 friends who set out on a road trip in search of haunted house attractions and find themselves targeted by a mysterious and disturbed group. Filming partially took place at several haunted house attractions, which Rowe would later include in a list of America's Scariest Haunted Houses that he released as marketing material for the film. The film was given a limited theatrical release on October 10, 2014, and was released to home video on January 6, 2015. A sequel, The Houses October Built 2, also directed by Rowe and reprising some of the original cast, was released in September 2017. The film begins with a dazed and bloodied Brandy being put in a truck and driven off. Days earlier, a group of friends from Ohio, Brandy, her boyfriend Zach, cameramen Jeff, Bobby, and Mikey, decide to take a trip to visit some of America's scariest haunted house attractions in the days leading up to Halloween. They plan to record their experiences and interview the actors who work there. The group begins with well-known haunted houses first, though their main goal is to locate an extreme haunt called Blue Skeleton, a mysterious group that moves to a different secret location every year and is said to employ real torture to elicit scares. Zach grows agitated with what he views as pedestrian scares. The group also antagonizes haunted house staff by filming and being disruptive, but the staff's animosity grows sinister when the friends are followed by a clown and a young actress from an earlier house. Despite the groups having traveled over 100 miles, Zach meets other guests who inform him that they experienced Blue Skeleton and that it is in Louisiana this year. They also tell him of a bar where they can find a man who can take them there. Later that night, an actor breaks into their RV and films the group while they sleep. Brandy and Bobby grow reluctant to continue. The next night, the group finds their RV surrounded by dozens of actors, and one of them cuts the lights. After getting the lights back on, the actors are gone. The next morning, they find instructions on how to meet with their connection to Blue Skeleton. As they continue their quest to experience Blue Skeleton, more and more horrific things happen to the group. Every once in a while, a found footage movie comes along that reminds us that the cinematic gimmick can be really effective when properly executed. The Houses October Built is that movie. It proves to be one of the more successful attempts at the found footage horror flick. Making the first part of the movie be the actual documentary footage was really interesting. The people come across as genuine because they weren't acting. They have realistic relationships, conflicts, and experiences. As the movie transforms into found footage, you get some good tension and mystery. Of course, there are some jump scares, but mostly it's just creepy. There's definitely some odd things that happen because the haunt actors are some odd characters. This isn't a bloody movie with a lot of gore. In fact, there's hardly any gore at all. It's mostly spooky, creepy, and weird. The group of friends are a good, diverse group of people. You can tell they're good friends, and 2 of them are brothers. You get some sibling rivalry and some tension with a couple guys that have a crush on Brandy. But overall, you can tell it's a group of close friends that hang out a lot, get on each other's nerves once in a while, but when crap starts to happen, they definitely stick together. The Houses October Built gets a 3.5 out of 5. It's definitely worth a watch, and I can see rewatching it occasionally, especially during Halloween season. I've watched it a few times already, and each time I pick up more and more details in the background. The Blu-ray version has some pretty good bonus features. You've got the original road trip documentary that's about an hour and a half. There's behind-the-scenes footage and deleted scenes, which are essentially just more footage from the road trip. There's a feature called Portrait of a Scare Artist. That's pretty cool. It's a photo montage of sculptures, paintings, and all kinds of horror art by many different artists. If you want to check out this movie, I put links in the description of where you can stream it or buy it. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment telling me what you think of this movie. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, horror movies are the best when you watch them alone in the dark.